Let's talk about caffeine.
Ooh.
Okay, because you have some hot takes on caffeine.
Oh.
Or you have some
like
particular ways of describing caffeine.
Well, I mean, now I'm a user. So, well, I mean, yeah, there's a point where it gets to be a problem.
Anything too much is bad.
But it's really normalized, but haven't you met someone that they're like, this is my third Monster, and I'm like not awake, and it's like, that's your third Monster?
Barney, how many cups of espresso have you had? 16 cups!
Is that real?
Mm-hmm.
Chat, is this real?
Pull up the GIF.
But my only quarrel with caffeine is that it's like super normalized. The like ratio to like normalized and harm is crazy. Like even like heroin isn't as bad because everyone knows it's super bad, but it's
F.
like for people with heart conditions or diabetes or like anxiety, like you're not a good candidate for caffeine, and that's like a lot of people. That's like most people in America. Yeah, everybody drinks it. They like kids drink it. You know your pink drink has caffeine? You know your, what's it called? You know your Feastable bar has caffeine? It does. You know your Poppy has caffeine? I know that's super popular now.
You know your Starburst now has caffeine? Like, you know, what's
really?
Next? No.
Oh. Yuck it up! Until you fall victim to Mr. Coffee just wants your money and doesn't care about your heart.
Yeah, Mr. Coffee really keeps me up at night.
Speaking of Ozempic, can I tell them that our dad takes it?
Sure. I mean, half America takes it.
Yeah, and he has to be really transparent about his makeover. But yeah, that's wild. Well, what's wild is that, I mean, this is not a hot take, but it's wild that that's literally a medication prescribed to people in need, but it's also marketed towards people that don't need it, and there's a shortage of it.
Wow, I never thought of it like that. At work, I park cars, and
for a living. He's a valet driver.
I really like reverse parking. Not only does it like reduce the number of accidents, it's easier to do, it's better for the planet.
I can't wait to look up the stats for this.
And it's much safer. Period. But my coworkers got annoyed that I kept on reparking their parking.
Oh, this beef.
And
wait, I also want to make it clear that he's not a valet driver.
I am. So
okay.
They're like, why do you keep on reparking my vehicles? You know, you don't need to forward park it. And I was like,
oh, okay. When you put it like that, I guess it is kind of like, they're kind of like, oh, I just parked that.
And then I said, oh, I just do it so that it's easier to get out and it's a simplified, unified system. Oh, and then they're like, awesome. But then one of them had a problem with it. And so I tattled to management. Who's my father.
Dad.
And they were like, we'll talk to him. And then he got lectured for 10 minutes about bothering the newt. He apologized. And I was like, wait, what? Then I'm sorry too. Like, what? Can't go one way.
Yeah.
And then now everybody does.
Reverse parking?
Yeah. I won.
Oh my, you're the daddy's boy that everyone hates.
They won the battle, I won the war.
You're leaving in a week. You're only hired Because you're our dad's son.
No, they needed people. But they just needed...
That's what you saw on your phone first. That's why you call me from the work phone.
That was after hours. Oh my god. See, she needs to
so
add
funny.
context.
Yeah, that's so funny. Yeah, that's crazy. It's crazy that we're Nepo babies. Or, like, you're a Nepo baby. I never had that experience.
What song have you been listening to of the week?
Let me tell you, I have a really good answer because it's actually a non-answer because I haven't listened to music all week.
Your sister.
I haven't, literally.
Sister isn't listening to music.
Yeah, I haven't listened.
What's going on?
Haven't purposely played a full song. Like, I, like, played a song thinking, and then I'm like, this is just, like, I don't know. I'd rather be spending my time doing something else. But, what's it called? Oh, yeah. This podcast I've been listening to. Oh, my gosh. It's a podcast about a podcast. It's the true story of this woman's life. And she's narrating it like it's her own story, and she's telling her own story. And it's like this... I'm gonna have to spoil it if I want to sell it as interesting. I'm just gonna spoil it, okay? Like, whatever. I don't really care that much. So it starts like she is 40, divorced, has 3 kids, and is on Hinge and finds this like mysterious looking guy, and they date for a while and it goes great, and then he's just acting kind of weird, and so she posts on, like, you know, those Facebook groups where it's like, ladies, like, do you know this man? Like, I want to know if he's, like, cheating on me or something like that. Or, like, they just gossip about men in this city. Well, you probably don't know. You're probably on the board. No, I'm kidding. But I'm saying you're not a woman.
She's attacking me, and I was just a listener. I was just listening to her, and then she's like,
man. How dare you? Okay, I don't, like, tolerate, like, miss anything. Whether it's Aujani or Andri, so I'm not being serious, but so she posts it, and okay, obviously, like, it takes a turn for the worse, and like 17 people message her, and it turns out this man is like faking a personality with each person. He's lying about all of them at the same time. Like, to the woman that made the podcast, he said his wife killed herself, and then to another one told her she's alive. And she is. Or no, we don't even know if he actually has an ex-wife. Whoever he, like, put, like, no one died, which is a huge lie. But anyways, it's really good. And it gets really, like, she talks about, like, her, like, dead sister and alcoholic dead mother. And she really gets into the nitty-gritty. And I appreciate that honest storytelling.
And my answer is Levi Jeans. Malone and Beyonce.
Well, I'm still thinking about Only Daisy's song. Okay, sorry, it's not funny. But it's not funny, it's good, but it's still, like, that's the only song I've listened to fully through in the past week. Oh, wait, I went to a music festival. Oh, wait, yeah.
That's what she canceled our plans for.
Well, yeah, a music festival. But,
I start college next week, by the way.
Aww.
Sorry, go ahead.
I'm planning on going down there and visiting you.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because now I have 2 stops. Because I have In-N-Out and the Goodwill Bins that I want to check out. And you'll have your own house. Like, before, it was such a pain. Because it's like, you're just in a dorm and it's, like, uncomfortable. And you have to be, like, rescued.
Somebody's desk.
But
or
there,
bed.
I could just, like, hang out there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, let's talk about, this will be the last thing before we go. What are the ethics behind, what's it called? What do you call that on an animal?
Spay neuter.
Spaying and neutering, yeah. Is that ethical?
Who are you to tell me I can't have kids?
Oh, so we're doing that to a cat?
Yeah. Okay, but that's more ethical than declawing. Honestly, I don't even care if we offend any of our viewers. If you like declawing, we don't like you. We don't need you.
No, I wouldn't go as far as to say that.
She just wants to keep the viewers. Sorry, we don't care about your opinion.
No, guess who is declawed?
Gosh.
Cause she's a dog. Oh my god, that's cruel. Guess who got beheaded? Like, what? Remember Gary, our sweet aunt's sweet cat? They decided to declaw him. Our sweet aunt
has some extreme feels.
But she's sweet and we love her. So we won't go as far as to say that. But really? Just kidding. Not really. It's like you don't know. It hurts really bad and it doesn't do them any good at all just because you want to save your furniture. Do what I do. I don't have furniture. It's going to be great.
I have 10 fingers that have 10 claw marks on them. So.
And it's character building. And it's like, it's fun. Pop a color.
It gives you, like, watermarks.
Yeah, it's like a rugged luck.
Yeah,
watermarks, marking. So that,
This is my owner. Yep.
All right. Well, that actually ended up being a really good talk.
See you guys.